Try it yourself, triggering events manually in jQuery. In this Try It Yourself exercise, we'll use an event handler from a span element to trigger a key press event on a text input element. The solution files are in our 09 folder, and they're named our 0904 in this case. Once we have the HTML file written and/or copied and pasted into Aptana Studio, we'll go ahead and run it to render the page in a browser, and we can see that, sure enough, we can type in this text box and in combination with these styled buttons. So for instance, I can click the $, and then as I'm typing, those key presses are being registered, and that text is being echoed up in this top banner. Some good interactivity. Let's see what's going on under the hood. As we've come to expect, the HTML is really basic here. It loads additional jQuery, JavaScript, and CSS files. We also have a P element, an input element, and a series of spans that will act like buttons. The CSS file, let's go over and select that. This stylizes the span element so it looks like a button, and also the P element to provide some really nice eye-catching formatting. Finally, if we go over to our 0904.js, we come to the engine of this program. Let's take a look at the ready initialization function. What it does is that it attaches a key press event handler to the input method, as well as a click handler to all of the span elements. Now we'll go to the top. The input handler function gets the char code from the event object and appends the string to the P element. At this point, as you type in the text input, it will be displayed in the P element as well. Finally, we have this span handler function. That gets the inner HTML of the span element and converts the first character to a code. In line 7, we trigger a key press event on the input element, passing in the character code for the button as the char code value. This allows the user to click a button and apply the currency symbol using the event handler for the text inputs. So once again, refresh the page and spend some time typing text into the input box, and then clicking our spans and seeing the resulting symbols show up on the top.